Hey there, I'm Rob Reed, owner of Bison Fire Protection, and welcome to this week's Bison Bit. Now, over the last, I'm going to say year and a half, especially through COVID and the pandemic, companies have pivoted, they've changed, they've risen to challenges, they have added products and services, they have removed products and services. The big mistake that a lot of companies are making, though, is in not sharing that outwards with the customers. They're making the assumption that everyone knows exactly what you're doing. And as easy as it is to sit here and say it, it's a challenge because there's so many ways to get information out there. But there's nothing worse, and I'll use the example even within our own company, where, I'm talking with someone about, our extinguishers, and they say, really, you guys sell extinguishers? I thought you were a sprinkler company. Or we're talking about fire alarm, and they say, wow, we thought you were a sprinkler company. We had no idea that you did that. Or suppression. All those great things that we do with suppression systems, whether it's restaurants, paint booths, clean gas systems in IT rooms, all of that great stuff that we do needs to be shared with the customer. And I don't care if it's my business or your business, you need to take the time to share it. And there's so many ways to do that, of course. Now we're going to get into a whole big marketing discussion, and I'm sure all the marketing people out there are rolling their eyes right now going, what does this knucklehead have to say here? What does he know? All I can say is what I do know, and that is you got to take the time to get the message out. You find your ways, you find the things that make you comfortable, and you get it all done. That's important. How do you get it done? Well, the free one, talk to your technicians. Get them talking to the customers. Technicians are your front line. They're the first people that are out there doing the work with the customers, and they have the ability and the trust of the customer to have that good conversation that opens the door for your salespeople to come in. Another quick freebie, social media. You can shake your head at it. You can say, oh, that'll never work, or I don't like doing it. But I got to tell you, I listen to a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk, and he is 100% right when he says, who's watching TV commercials? Who's listening to radio ads anymore because they've got their XM on, or they're listening to podcasts, or they're listening to that great Into the Fire podcast that's out there somewhere, and all that sort of great stuff. You think about even billboards. Who's looking at those? Because if you got 4 people in the car, one of them's looking at the road, 3 of them are looking at your phones. Social media is free and it is easy to do. All you got to do is knuckle down and do it. Had a great talk with one of the people at work about that today, and with a little luck, I'm hoping that she's going to start expanding her role in that a little bit as well. So if you're listening, go for it. There's so many ways, though, whether you just send out email flyers to people or buy pop-up ads, or there's 100 ways for you to get your message out there. The fact is, if you have multiple services, if you've changed your business, if you've added something new, you have to get the information out to the customers. Never, ever assume that they know the changes you've made, because they don't. It's your business, not theirs. Take the time to talk with them, share with them, and get that great information out. Anyway, I think that's enough for today. Everyone gets where I'm going. You understand what I'm saying. So, as always, looking forward to the feedback that I get. Love the direct messages, love the phone calls. And as I've said over the last few weeks, for those of you that like hearing this on podcasts, we've got the audio now on Into the Fire. Have a look. It's out there. Have a great week. See you later.